Before we begin public input, I do want to encourage everyone that wishes to speak to fill out a yellow card. I have several up here, but if you do intend on speaking this evening, please fill out a yellow card and send it up so that we can get it up here. That way it'll be recorded with the clerk as well. So if anyone needs a yellow card, they're right up front here. We greatly appreciate it. Before we begin public input, I know there's a couple items of interest this evening. One of the probably most important items right now is going to be the cost of the recent presidential visit. The city has calculated all of the cost of the visit between personnel costs and equipment costs. And the total has been issued as this. For police, it was $3,674. For fire, it was $1,363. For public works, it was $4,399, and that includes some equipment costs. All told, the visit was $9,437.11. Now, one thing that I do want to clarify, because I have received several inquiries into this visit and what some of the costs were and what it entailed. The costs that we have provided here are the public safety costs and the cost for crowd control leading up to the president's visit. We did not, under any circumstances, pay for any of the campaign-related events, the bleachers, the lighting, the tents that you saw in the comments. All of that was paid for and provided by the campaign. A lot of people thought we, the city, paid for that, but we did not. Another thing I do want to clarify is many people saw the buses that were surrounding the commons. Those were acting as ballistic barriers by the Secret Service. Those buses were provided at no cost to the city, and those of you who saw the drop site where Marine One landed, which was by the middle school, might have seen waste management vehicles acting as ballistic barriers. Those too were provided at no cost to the city. So really the majority of our costs were all personnel costs. We did have some equipment costs for snow fencing. We had a lot of snow fencing already in stock here in the DPW barn, but we had to purchase more. But that snow fencing can be used in the winter for our usual snow removal techniques. So I just wanted to clarify that up front. I do have a few copies of the total breakdown if anyone wants to see it. But I did want to just preface this evening's public input with that so that you have the facts before you speak. So at the end of the day, it was $9,437.11. With that, I'll open public input and we'll start with Ms. Doris Gates.
GrokTV.